You know, in the world of web development, we spend a ton of time debating which framework is the best. But here's a thought. What if the best framework was one that just disappears? That's what we're talking about today with Svelte, and trust me, by the end of this, you'll see why it's totally changing the game.
So let's just start with that big, kind of wild question. What if the framework you used to build your website just vanished once the job was done? All it leaves behind is pure, super efficient code. That's the core idea we're going to unpack with Svelte. You see, most of the big frameworks we use, like React or Vue, they come with a trade-off. To make your website interactive and dynamic, they have to send their own big library of code to the user's browser. This is what people call the framework tax, and it can be a real drag on your site's loading time and performance.
And it's this exact problem that got Rich Harris thinking. Back in 2016, he was a graphics editor at The Guardian, and he needed to build these amazing interactive experiences without that performance hit. And his solution? Well, it was Svelte.
So, what is Svelte, really? This is probably the most important thing to understand. It's not a framework in the way you might think. It's a compiler. Instead of shipping a library to the browser to run your code, Svelte does all the heavy lifting ahead of time. It compiles your components into highly optimized, plain vanilla JavaScript during the build step.
And this is Svelte's whole philosophy right here. It's compiler first. The huge shift is moving all that hard work away from your user's browser and putting it into the build step. You know, the process that happens on a developer's machine before the code ever even sees a user. And this visual just nails the difference, right? On one side, you have runtime frameworks like React. They run in the user's browser, constantly working to figure out what needs to change. But Svelte, it's a compile time tool. It does its work up front, producing this tiny, efficient package of JavaScript with absolutely zero extra baggage.
So, this compiler-first philosophy leads to some awesome benefits. Because it compiles the code, Svelte doesn't even need a virtual DOM. Instead, it knows exactly how to surgically update the page directly. And what does that mean for you? Well, you write way less boilerplate code, and you get a system that's truly reactive, incredibly lightweight, and just plain fast. All because there's no bulky framework being sent to the browser.
Okay, so how does this actually make the code you write any simpler? Let's take a look at reactivity, because this is where Svelte's elegance really shines.
Managing state becomes almost laughably simple. Just think of it like this. Your code has a value, right? And that value is tied to something on the screen. When you just update that value in your code, Svelte already knows exactly what part of the screen to update. No special update functions, no complex hooks. It just works. Now, Svelte has this secret weapon for reactivity. It's the reactive declaration. You just add a $sign and a colon before a variable, and you're basically telling Svelte, hey, this value depends on another value. So in this example, whenever count changes, doubled gets recalculated automatically. It's just powerful reactivity built right into the language itself.
And this same simple idea applies everywhere in your UI. You're just writing this declarative, easy-to-read code that looks a lot like plain HTML. And behind the scenes, the Svelte compiler is the one turning all of that into the super optimized JavaScript needed to make everything run smoothly.
Okay, so building components is one thing, but how do you put them all together into a real, full-blown application? Well, that's where SvelteKit comes in. It's the official companion framework for building complete, full-stack apps with Svelte. And SvelteKit gives you the whole toolkit. For starters, it has file-based routing. You want a new page? You literally just create a new file. It's so intuitive. It also has server-side rendering built right in, which makes your site load lightning fast. You can even build your backend API endpoints right inside the same app. And when you're all done, you can just export the whole thing as a static site for insane performance and easy deployment.
So this all sounds pretty great in theory, right? But what's the verdict in the real world? Is this whole compiler thing actually winning people over? Well, if you look at the data and who's using it, the answer is a big yes.
I mean, just look at the names using Svelte. It's ready for prime time. The New York Times uses it for their incredible interactive stories. You've got Spotify, IBM, Square Enix, even Google, all using Svelte. This shows that it's not just some cool experiment anymore. It's a proven, battle-tested technology.
And a huge reason for this is performance. Just look at this chart. It shows the average size of a simple app built with different frameworks. Because Svelte is a compiler, that final package of code it sends to the user is tiny.
which means way faster load times.
And when you lay it all out, side by side, Svelte really starts to pop. That compiled approach gives it top marks in performance and the smallest bundle size. Plus, because the syntax is so close to the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript you already know, a lot of developers say it's got the easiest learning curve of them all.
This really gets to the heart of Svelte's philosophy, and this quote just says it perfectly. The best user experience comes not from adding more abstraction, but from removing it. It's all about getting closer to how the web actually works, not building more and more layers on top of it. And that philosophy of stripping things away just keeps evolving. The upcoming Svelte 5 introduces something called runes. It's a new system for reactivity that gives developers even more fine-grained control and performance, pushing Svelte even further away from being just another framework and closer to being a true language for building UIs.
Which brings us right back to where we started, but now with a whole new perspective. Svelte literally compiles itself away, leaving behind only what's absolutely necessary. So, is the best framework no framework at all? It's a pretty powerful idea, and one that Svelte makes a very compelling case for.